I am here to come to you to let you know that God is always a good God. As most of you know, I have a criminal record. I do a lot of work in reentry, but I was also on probation, which limited me in being active civically. And thanks to my prosecutor, Keagan Waystack, from Macon, Georgia. Shout out to Keagan Waystack, to Judge Pryor, as well as to my probation officers who saw the good work that I was doing in my community with reentry and assisting other formerly incarcerated. They felt that it was time for me to not only be giving retroactive first offender, but to terminate my probation early. And see, it just goes to show you that when you do good and you put out good energy, good things come back to you. So that was truly, truly a blessing. So as of January 6th, not only did I have my record retroactive first offender awarded to me, my probation was terminated years early. So that means that I can now register to vote, which has been 8 years in the making. And I'm so truly thankful, because I would not have been able to actually register to vote till well after 2020. But all honor goes to God and to those people who He used to allow me to be able to do this. I am now down here at the NAACP office signing my registration to vote form. And so I cannot stress to you enough that the circumstances that you're going through now may seem like it's going to be hard, but when that time comes, it will be so fulfilling. I can't stress enough that if you're not able to vote right now, just hang on in there, because a lot of people across the countries are working on criminal justice reform to allow people to vote. But even if you cannot vote, you still can do things like I was doing. You take people to the polls, you assist people with registering to vote, you inform people on their rights to vote. That because you have a felony does not mean that you are absolutely left out of the loop. Because in the state of Georgia, although you cannot register to vote or vote right now when you're currently on probation or parole, once you have completed your sentences and paid all your fines and restitution and fees, and you have completed your probation and parole, you are eligible to register to vote. So let your voice be heard through your civic voice. Do not hesitate to register to vote. And I am so glad to be able to now, even though I've had a voice, I have not allowed me not being able to vote quiet my voice. I know right now my voice will definitely be amplified now, because I'm able to express my concerns and put this stuff in a plan now through my vote. And a lot of times you may think you cannot be heard, but it's one thing that does get heard is your vote. So we're going to rock the vote. We're going to make sure we vote, make sure we're active and going to the polls. And so I'm so thankful. And a lot of people take it for granted being able to vote. But it is not a privilege. It is my right. And I invoke my right to vote. So I'm so glad. Thank you all, everybody who supported me through this process. But I want to let you know that we have a God on the throne, that whatever doors man try to block, He can open. So I thank you all, and I'm so excited and so happy. I'm a registered voter.